What in the hell is going on? Brr. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, it's October and it's starting to snow in Amarillo, Texas. If you guys don't know, we are on the far west panhandle of Texas, and yes, it snows here. It's 3,500 elevation and we got shitty DA. Anyways, what's up, Cupcake? So this is the boost box, the Omega for Lund Racing. So what this is going to enable us to do is actually log the boost pressure, so I can see it in the logs, plus I can actually see it on the NGAUGE itself. It's pretty easy to install. You just have to tee it into a boost vacuum line, and then this literally, find the plug here, this literally plugs right into the back of the NGAUGE. No wiring involved. All you got to do is tee a vacuum line, plug that into the NGAUGE, that runs off the NGAUGE, and then essentially, I'll kind of show you guys how this works, but you pull it up on one of the, I think it's one of the analog ones. Let's just show real quick. Yeah, so you pull up one of the analogs, it reads a value, you put that value into their little website here, and it'll tell you the voltage box, or you enter the value in the voltage box, and they give you a number to input on the NGAUGE. Super easy, super simple. I'll show you that here in just a second. So I've got my boost controller right on the center dash, so I'm essentially just gonna tee the vacuum line that goes to the boost controller and send that to the Omega box, and then we will be able to read some boost here. All right, guys, so I teed into the vacuum line back there, and that whole setup is just sitting behind the little carbon fiber piece right there. So what you gotta do is you gotta turn the gauge on. Doo-doo-doo. I love all the Ford noises and all the lights that my car likes to throw. So first thing you want to do, obviously make sure you have the latest up-to-date software, firmware, whatever for the NGAUGE, which I'm pretty sure I have. If not, we'll find out here in just a second. So it says select diagnostics, go to settings, go to other inputs, analog 1. Other inputs, analog 1 volts. Scroll until display volts. Press the check mark. Display signals. Okay, turn to the main menu by pressing X. Then it says press gauges. Do the whole connect thing. This is pretty normal. Do this all the time. Press on any signal, scroll until you see analog 1. Should be toward the end. So let's just change this one for now. Analog 1. So it's 0.98. So we're gonna enter the 0.98 into this little thing here. .98. Hit calculate. Input the following adjusted formula into your device. So okay, so you can see we've got the boost reading on there. I'm probably not going to really pay attention to it on there. I'm more of trying to, the reason is so now I can see it in the actual logs, because I can see the boost right here. I just want it in the NGAUGE so that I can log it via HP Tuner. So that's all hooked up. Essentially what you've got to do is it gives you all these values to input, and you just have to input these. Don't copy these are different for everyone. Yours might be the same, but it's pretty easy. You just follow the directions on the little Lund Racing sheet, enter these values in there, and you're pretty much setting up a gauge for the boost. You saw earlier in this video, we got the boost box hooked up so we could see and log the actual boost pressure. So now we'll know accurately what the boost pressure is instead of trying to watch the boost controller. It'll actually be on the NGAUGE, and we can log it via HP tuners. Today, we're gonna try and fix this Turbo 400 leak. So I got this super nice lube locker TH400 pan gasket. So let's open this up real quick. This is supposed to be like the highest rated one, and I can't open these packages to save my life. There we go. So this is the lube locker one. So hopefully this one does better than whatever other gasket I have in here. So like I said, people said the problem could be that the bolts have maybe mushroomed into the pan. So you can see, I don't know if you guys can see with the GoPro, let me shine a light on it, but you can see it leaking. Right there, it's pushing out of the gasket on this corner specifically. I did have some problems. It looks like the ones on the side have dried up, so I don't think I got too many problems on this side anymore. It's just that front corner, which has always been the problem. And I did have a problem with the dipstick coming out, but I believe I fixed that problem. Well, it might still be coming out a little bit actually. But the way I had the dipstick attached up top, it was pulling on it, and so it wasn't sealing properly. So I'm gonna play with that, but this side looks fairly dry. Let's throw some gloves on here. Don't want this trans fluid all over me. I did this once already, and it made a freaking mess. So put these gloves on. We're gonna drain it first. Can't remember what size it is, so just brought all the sockets out here. Oh, it's definitely bigger than that. That's what she said. There we go. Hi, Joe. Okay, so we're putting the pan on dry for every YouTube mechanic that already commented. You got the gasket?
No, I'm not helping anymore.
Oh, shoot. All right, well, Joe came over just to watch, I guess.
Well, I didn't know you were going rock climbing with that thing. Could you not jack up the car higher? Like, what's the point here?
It's not a very tall jack. So we already cleaned all the stuff off of this. Well, we're just giving one extra wipe. A nice lube locker gasket here. We'll see how well she locks.
You wouldn't install it like I wanted, so whatever. Where's the bolts?
Right here. Just don't use the one that has a socket cap on it. Or a nut cap on it.
Where did it go?
On my side for the cable.
Okay, put a bolt through it. Let's see what this is. Well, where's the Allen for this guy?
Here somewhere.
Oh, it's up at the front.
Where?
Like
Oh shit. There it is.
Alright, so you got that.
Yeah.
Here. God, I cannot do it here.
Come on, fatty.
Can I get some ice cream? If I can't fit it underneath the car, I might as well be happy. Alright, you ready? Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Actually, I'm gonna do a different one because that's the one for the cable.
Yeah?
Nope. Okay.
Don't touch anything. Alright.
Start making my way downtown.
Yeah, I'm killing. Alright, for it. It's right at the low now, so half course bring it up in the hash marks a little bit, moving good. Oh, Dave's wearing the camera!
Going rock climbing. I looked under though, it's dry. So far, it's dry underneath. Until I do a 1-2-60 foot.
This is entertaining.
Entertainment at its finest.
What are you doing, Dave?
Oh, just trying to fill this up. Oh shit! Trying to grab it with one hand.
Get a video of this from this angle.
Oh!
Here's rock climber Dave trying to fill a transmission.
This is the worst design ever. Why did they design it like this, Joe? Just to piss us off.
Imagine if you don't have that little adapter thing.
Yeah, you don't, right?
I don't.
You want to borrow it?
Terrible.
You want to borrow mine?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just put it in my tool belt.
Heck no, I'm gonna need it.
Oh my god, would you quit? Buy yourself another one.
It comes with
It's
it.
the least you could do.
Someone lost yours because it comes with it.
I don't have one.
So we're going a full quart.
Finger sound cue.
Oh yeah, because it's way down, huh?
I mean, it's an inch.
Oh.
Yours is far, but the TG, like, we couldn't have gone up much more. Luckily, you got one. Oh man, what the hell? Mine's got a wrinkle in it.
Aw, Joe!
Oh. I feel that wrinkle was made into the sticker.
Think so?
Oh. You're gullible.
It's like, what's the point of that? What's the strategy here?
You think so?
Oh my gosh. Can build a 4-second Trans Am, can't put a sticker on. TG Motorsports getting the headline there. Oh no, I don't like that bad.
No, I don't know that at all.
I'm gonna get the rag out of there.
Get the rag out of there. Let me send it to Bo.
Huge shout Trey, Bo, TG Motorsports. They got the headline on the car. Huge sponsor this year. Making moves. That looks dope actually. I like the white. I actually like the white with my car.
Yeah.
I was gonna color match it, but I don't like the orange. Alright guys, so hopefully that fixed the transmission leak. I'll know more today. So far it's dry. I need to actually go drive it around, maybe make like a quick pull or something just to get it really hot and then let it come down to regular operating temp and then check the fluid one more time. We might need to add like a 1/4 to a 1/2 quart of trans fluid, but I think we finally fixed it, I hope. Like I said, if you guys have an NGAUGE, I would highly recommend getting that boost box. I believe they make one that fits for an SCT, I believe. I can't remember, but it's a really good thing to log. Before, the way we were checking boost was we literally had found out which percentages on the duty cycle equaled what boost. So it's really not the right way to do it. This is a lot more accurate, and now when we're looking at the logs, we can see, you know, where the air fuel ratio is at compared to the boost level, and just make sure everything looks good. And it's just a lot more accurate way to track boost. And now when Lund looks over the logs, he can look at what boost level I'm at and make sure everything looks good for that boost level. And then he can tell us if we can turn it up or if we need to turn the boost down. So I highly recommend you guys get that. You can get it on lundracing.com. It's a very good tool to have, and it's a very good thing to have for your NGAUGE. So other things we are working on, obviously this weekend is Streetcar Takeover Dallas. So there is a private track rental on Friday, and I plan to hit that. I wasn't gonna do it at first, but the prep should be better than Saturday. It should be really good radial prep, and then it's also a private track rental, so I can kind of take my time. I can make some 1/4 mile hits because I haven't made 1/4 mile hits in the car yet. And on Saturday, the classes that I have to race in, I probably won't do very well in because I've got to be kind of like with the open cars, like the fastest cars. So I probably won't be able to go very many rounds if I go any rounds. So I plan to go Friday to the private track rental to actually make some 1/4 mile hits and see if we can get a really fast pass out of the car. I'm not sure what it's gonna do, but at least it'll give me an idea of what it can do in the 1/4 mile, and we'll see if we can turn it up or what we need to adjust before the next time we attack the 1/4 mile. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This Friday, I'll be in Dallas at Texas Motorplex in Ennis. Saturday, I'll be there as well for Streetcar Takeover, so if you guys want to come out and see the car. But it's looking pretty good. Got to do a few more maintenance items. We got the transmission leak fixed, I believe. We can log the boost now. I'm going to fix the trans temp gauge today. I got the fitting for that, so we can get that hooked up. I've got some spare plugs on the way just to have. I mean, I checked the plugs yesterday in it, and they're all good. But I bought some spare ones just to have, just in case I have any spark issues. Everything else though, looking pretty good on the car. I'm just ready to get out and make some quarter-mile hits and just really get back on the track because it's so much fun driving this thing. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one.